Welcome, gentlemen, to weekend roundup is a new weekly thing that we're trying to do here. Lots to talk about. Patrick, I'm gonna start off with you. Your boys, Arnie Schlockball. How you feeling? Big 3 points
Yes,
yesterday
hi.
against Chelsea. I have a two-part question. I have a two-part question. I know it's only what eight, 9 games into the Premier League season. How you feeling about Arnie Slot? Do you think the football under his leadership is a lot more sustainable under Klopp, and is he giving you hope and optimism that you could possibly go on to win the league as well?
Um, in terms of the football being more sustainable, yeah, 100%. Because you see the way it was 2-1. I think we scored the second goal in the 50 something minute. So there's literally 40 minutes left to play, and at no point did I think,
Yeah.
yeah, Chelsea are going to get back into this. So defensively, and it's not like a pinball. Like we're scoring our goals, and there's no jeopardy. Like everything is kind of settled. Everyone's kind of calm.
Mm,
Do you know what I mean? People are not playing like unnecessary balls. People like Soboslai need to
mm,
relax because he gives the ball away a lot. But like the general kind of theme in the squad is kind of like don't give silly balls away, don't be sloppy. So it looks like we're keeping the ball a lot better
mm,
when we have it. So we're not getting those random counter attacks, and then it's just 2-2, and then it's just gun ho for the rest of the game. And then in terms of winning the league, I'm just gonna say no. City are gonna win the league. It's just it is what it is. He's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna come in his first season and win the league against Pep Guardiola. Are you mad?
is that what you see from this Liverpool side on the slot? The main difference, like when you guys go up, you score a goal, or even when you get into tricky situation, because even when Chelsea scored yesterday, it was just from like a freak type of counter,
Exactly.
and Nicholas Jackson just scored a goal. I even thought he missed, and I seen the ball run to the net. I was just like,
Same.
oh, that's surely offside. And it wasn't given offside. The goal stood. And I was kind of like, Liverpool
Yeah.
might be in a bit of trouble here. You know what I mean? Like because I've seen it from the past with club teams where you guys will be dominating, score a goal, they kind of sit back for a little bit. The other team will kind of creep back in, grab a goal, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden you're on the back foot. It's pinball. It's back and forth. Then you end up losing the game.
Exactly.
So is that what you're seeing more so? Like when you score a goal, everybody's just calm, just go back to doing their job, passing the ball around and seeing what's going on.
Yeah, because obviously, like other teams watch you play as well. Yeah.
Mm,
So with Klopp's team, it's like people obviously like when Klopp was in his prime. Yeah, they knew there was no chance. But like I feel
mm,
like the last couple of years, people are like, okay, even if they score, we're still gonna have a chance because they're seeing it happen when we're playing other teams. Whereas with
mm,
Slot, if he keeps going like this, it's gonna be like Liverpool go 1-0 up, and teams are gonna be like, it's long. It's gonna be a long day. We're not gonna
yeah,
score. Or
mm,
if we do score, they will reply. Like with Klopp, people thought, okay, if it's 1-0, 2-0, we still have a chance. Whereas obviously Slot is brand new. He needs to build that reputation where teams are
yeah,
coming in and thinking, if Liverpool score first, it's over. Like you're not like even like if you think about like the whole 1-0 to the Arsenal with Arsene Wenger, or even with Jose Mourinho, you knew if they scored first, it's over. The game is done.
mm,
Do you know what I mean? But you have to build that reputation because I feel like football is a lot of it psychological. You need to
mm,
take away the belief of the other team,
mm,
even if they're as good as you on paper, because it's at the end of the day it's 11 men against 11 men. But you need to make them believe that if you score first, they're not getting back into the game, and you just kill their confidence, and then you just take your 3 points. But
yeah.
yeah, that's my opinion. Yeah.
Okay, before I get your take on this one, H, that rugby tackle by Tosin, as an Arsenal fan, just seeing that, how did you feel? What was your first reaction when you seen
I said just another day being an Arsenal fan, innit?
that?
Just new day, same rubbish, innit? Like, what do you say about that? They gave a yellow, like, bro. But when it's Arsenal, it's a red card. Like, who do I petition against, bro? Like, who do I talk to? Do I talk to King Charles? Do I talk to Margaret Thatcher, bro? Who do I talk to, bro? Who do I talk to, man?
See, the thing is, when I was live streaming on TikTok for that game, so people got to see my reaction in real time. When Sleeper brought up down, I said, "Ooh, that's a bit silly." But I seen the yellow card come out. That was the end of that. Thought, yeah, free kick, not a problem. And I start seeing ref touching his ear. Then they showed how it rep on the screen. Then I was like, wait, no, wait, are they about to go to VAR? They went to VAR. I said, for what? What's about to go down? They now want to come and tell me, they want to lie to in my face and tell me that was Saliba stopped a clear goal and scoring opportunity.
Fella's
How?
about half a year away from the goal, like, bro, like, unless he's gonna bang the ball from there, then maybe.
I have a different opinion to use, man. After watching it back,
And then one of my guys from work. One of my guys from work said, "Oh, that's 110% red, 110% T. You can't even argue against that." I said, "Are you fucking slow? What do you mean I can't argue against that?" At the halfway line, I haven't even fully passed the center of the circle. They're about like 5 yards into Arsenal's half. I said, "There's an awful lot of assumptions going on because you have to assume." Because before Evan Nielsen even got to the ball, Saliba already pulled him down. So you have to assume that Evan Nielsen is going to take control of the ball, going to take it down. He's going to do whatever he's going to do to William Saliba to create that bit of space. Then you're going to have to assume he's going to run 25 to about 30 yards to run goal without Ben White being able to catch him on the other side. And I don't care what people want to say about Ben White. Ben White is no scrub. He's not slow. He's not like some stuffed DJ or something like that. If you watch Arsenal well enough, he can make black ground, and he made a black ground when we played Bayern Munich when New York signed up was 3-1 goal. So I was like, you're making a lot of assumptions, and you want to come and tell me that's a clear red. And then when that happened, I knew something was going to happen, and then we're going to compare side by side because the one thing about PGMOL, they always catch themselves out because they'll make one rule for one thing and something else will happen, and they'll now try to spin it. And for the past 24 hours, I've just been seeing people do mental gymnastics and try to tell me Cole was a lot closer. The foul happened in Liverpool's half.
Bro, that Cole fella is slow, man. Fella is big. I
don't even want to talk about his pace. Cole is behind him, so effectively, Tosin is the last man. He is the last man. He brought him down. Bird tackled on top of him. Why wasn't that a red card? Why are we not using the same assumptions that we used for the Evan Nielsen one? Why are we not using that for Jota? Because Jota is no scrub. If it was the foot race between Jota and Tosin, I'm picking Jota all day long because he's gonna make it. He might rip his hamstring on the process, but he'll make that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Fella's already injured, anyways. But for me, I think both of them are a red card.
Yeah.
I think both of them are a red card. I don't think one.
The thing is, part though, is no sane person is gonna argue against the letter of the law because if you really want, see, my issue is, if you're gonna give a red card for that, boys, we all played ball. The distance from the goal, if that was given as that could be given as a red. If it was given as a red, you can complain, but you can't really complain because it's the letter of the law. But at the same time, you want the referees to use common sense. So you wouldn't really want that to be given as a red card because it kind of just ruins the game. And plus, how far out both incidences were, you could use common sense and not just be like, you know what, there's no point just sending off a player for that. Like it's really not that malicious. It's stupid, but it's not malicious. You know what you're trying to do. You know you're just being vindictive, trying to stop the whole counter attack. But to give a yellow, like the fourth official didn't think it was a red. The linesman on both sides didn't think it was a red. The referee didn't think it was a red. So you in VAR, what did you see?
I think okay. I just want to give an example, not to make it about Liverpool, but you remember that goal that Salah scored where he turned Cancelo and Pep had his hands like this.
Yeah.
Cancelo brings Salah down because it's bang on the halfway line. Is that a red?
Yeah,
no. It would be a red. Now, obviously,
Cancelo was the last man as well. Cancelo was the last man.
Look, it's not red. It's not red. It's not red, right?
No, but you're saying in that situation it would be a red.
I'm saying it's never a red. I'm saying in that situation, even using the Cancelo Salah situation, had Cancelo brought him down there, it's a yellow. The only time it is a red card, boys. The only time where in that situation where where the defending player brings down the attacking player is when that player is literally within, I think, 20, 25 yards from the box.
No,
And it wasn't a case of the player made a tackle to win. It's just the player came in and he took him down.
okay, bro.
That's the only time it's a red. That's the only, because if you remember, yeah, Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid, yeah. Remember when Valverde came out and just broke Morales' leg, just took his leg out from him. That's a blatant red. Get him off the pitch.
I remember
Yeah,
that. I remember that happening.
But when it's Saliba's on the man, Ben White is probably going to try. This is still a 45 yard run to go. 45 yard, bro. You know where you're running for? That's a long run.
Yeah,
And
okay,
you know, it's not I'm sprinting, it's I'm running, trying to dribble and control a ball at the same time. That brother, Ed Nielsen, whatever his name is, he plays for bleeding Bournemouth. He's not a baller. He's not a baller. Do you get me? He don't kick ball like that.
But you can't.
For real, he doesn't kick ball. If it was Vinicius Jr., he's finished. We're dead. I know that brother, yeah. So it's about bounces. That next touch is coming off his knee and it's going to now roll to the line. By that time, Ben White is on his ass already. Saliba's not gone to cover. Next thing you know, it is the guy is doing two on one, bro. Like, it's never a yellow. That's where you have to. That's what I think. Refs, yeah, they're not being clued in, bro. They're not being sharp, bro. They're not being sharp, bro. These things are not reds, bro. If it's on the halfway line, it's not a red unless the guy's like 20 to 25 yards away from goal and is actually like, okay, he was pulled down. That's fair enough, because the likelihood of him then scoring or his procession to goal is a lot more higher than when he's 45 yards away.
You're saying because of the distance is no goal. But Salah scored it when he had it with Cancelo.
But that's what I'm saying. If Salah spun him, yeah, and Cancelo put his arm on him, yeah, and put him, and Salah, and he now threw his arms up in the air, it's not a red.
Can I just say because of
the distance to goal. Even if Salah spun him, yeah, and Cancelo didn't even touch him, that's still a foot race that both of them still have to make. Cancelo's rapid, Salah's rapid, and the thing is, Edison still have to come out to even try and meet. So unless Cancelo then takes him down 20 yards from goal, red. But if he spins him and then he puts his arm on him, bro, and it's only like a 5, no, that's not a red, man. It's a yellow. It's not a red. It's a foul in the opposition half.
And I actually like the fact that H brought up that Cancelo one, because that's a point that I actually wrote down that I was going to bring. That was actually going to bring. It's like that situation. Yeah, look how far. Even though Salah has already gotten away from Cancelo, he's already spun him. But look how far he still had to run before he could get a shot away and actually effectively score the goal. So that's what I'm saying, is that we are making too many assumptions with the Evan Nielsen one, that we're going to make the assumption he's going to take the ball under control. He's going to beat Saliba, then he's going to beat Saliba for pace, and he's going to beat Ben White for pace as well. And plus, on top of that, he's going to be calm enough to then score the goal. We're making too many assumptions in that whole scenario for it to be a red card. That's what I'm saying. If you want to go by the letter of the law, it's a red card, last man, all that kind of stuff. Challenge it. If you want to be so stringent and go by the law, then yes, it's a red card. But don't. What I'm finding an issue with, and what's most annoying me about the whole situation is, don't apply the letter of the law to that situation, then don't apply to another situation, because it starts to become blatantly unfair, and it's just too blatant that nobody can even look past anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll tell you something that's so crazy. Arsenal in the past 2 seasons, we haven't really had a red card in the Premier League, except for like maybe Tomiyasu last season got sent off for some bullshit at Crystal Palace. Imagine taking too long to take a throw in, and
I remember.
Imagine Jim took it on the shirt. That's what he got sent off for. In the past 2 seasons, you've had like 1 red card. How do we have 3 in 8 games?
It happened to Liverpool last season. Nobody gave a shit.
3 in 8 games, bro. And then for the most stupidest thing, have you seen any other player apart from an Arsenal player this season get sent off for kicking the ball?
Yeah, it's mad. It is mad.
Because the thing is, they want to be so down to the letter when it comes to Arsenal, but with everybody else, you know what I mean?
I don't think it's just Arsenal.
What makes you say that? What horrible decision? Except for that, maybe who is it? Jeremy Doku that fly kicked McAllister in the chest, and I don't look for the day. Me and you will fight that battle. I don't know how. Do not know how for the life of me that was not given as a pen.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you can't, it can't just be Arsenal. So you're saying that
Let me
Jeremy
just give you another example, yeah, of how stupid this rule is. Remember, was it last season when City played United at Old Trafford, and I think somebody just kind of touched Rodri and he fell down like a ton of bricks, and they gave as a penalty. Does anybody remember that?
I don't know if I remember that one.
Like,
yeah, City get a lot of
they
decisions.
literally, no, Pat, I'm going to show you. They literally held him like this, and he fell down, and they gave as a penalty.
I think maybe I remember. Was it from a corner?
Yeah, like a free kick or something like that.
Yeah.
And they gave City a penalty.
I 100% agree. Yeah, City get decisions. I don't know why. It is what it is. What are we gonna do now? Because nothing is gonna happen. You just have to play better and win. And the thing is, yeah, it's not like for in Liverpool's case last season. Not to make it about Liverpool, we scored a goal. They said it wasn't a goal. Like, your problems are not problems, bro. You didn't deserve to win the
Bro, a team scored a goal against us. It should have been ruled offside. They forgot to draw the lines. That's what they told us. That's what they told me, Pato. They forgot to draw the lines.
At least they even had an excuse.
Patrick, can you forget to go to work? Imagine if your manager called you at 12 midday. He says, Patrick, where are you? You say, shit, I forgot to come to work,
I hear it. But at least your own, they even forgot. For our one, they didn't forget. They just said it wasn't a goal.
Look, I'm a firm believer of just take the shit and move on with it type of thing. Because at the end of the day, look, I always believe, bro, every obstacle they put in front of you, you have to play better football and still get the job done, regardless. That's just me. Regardless of how many obstacles they put in front, get the job done, yeah. But all I'm saying is inconsistencies, yeah. Not even just for the case of Arsenal, just for the case of the Premier League as a whole. Inconsistencies is going to kill the Premier League. Because if you're continuously, bro, how many times have they come and said, oh, we're changing refereeing rule, we're doing this refereeing rule? Bro, they don't know what they're doing. So when it comes to match day, each same situation happens. Each referee is given a different interpretation of what has actually happened, bro. They don't know what they're doing. Have your rule. If it's okay, we're going by strictly the letter of the law, yeah, then football's dead. Cool. At least we know it's finished. The game's dead. It's dead. Cool. Whatever.
Yeah, but
if you're allowing there to be interpretation, yeah, all of you have to have some sort of consistency or guidelines of what your interpretation should be. That's just it simply.
But the thing is, yeah, if Arsenal don't win the league, it's not because of refereeing decisions. It's because you weren't the best team. It's as simple as that.
Well,
were you the best team last season?
Look, yeah. It's not.
And the season before that, we the best team.
Refereeing decisions impact whether you do win the league or if you don't win the league.
No,
they do.
No,
they do because if you
how can you say that when somebody sends a player for some nonsense? Like, look, like prime example. Look at that Newcastle game last season. Yeah, they wanted to tell me that ball was in play by force. That they even had Gary Neville doing touchline. I can show you. Let me even show you. This is how much they try gaslight Arsenal fans and just try to tell us to shut up. Yeah, this is the type of stuff that they're doing because I'm gonna make a video about this later. Yeah, tell me why a big organization is doing stuff like this.
What does it say?
It's
oh.
Can you see that? Is it focus?
Top speed or something?
Yeah,
top speed,
that's top speed of Evan Nielsen and Ben White. Tell me why a media outlet is doing that much just to try to justify the bullshit that the whole system is doing. You're bringing up top speed, and they even had it that just ever slow slightly. Evan Nielsen is a little bit faster, so you know what they would have run with. Ben White was never making that anyways.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then with the Newcastle one last season, they had Gary Neville wheel them out, telling him to put the ball on the line, showing from this kind of angle it looks like he's in play. Then from that camera angle it looks like in play. Then the push on and Gabriel's back. That's not a push. That's just him trying to go for a header. Who goes for a header and sticks their arm out like this?
Yeah, 100%.
Like the thing is, and as rivals, yeah, I've been saying this for the longest time. We honestly need to put the weapons down. And when I say we need to put the weapons down, I mean in the sense of we need to stop pointing and laughing at each other, because it's genuinely not funny. It's just getting to the point where it's just annoying. Because you go into every game week and you're just expecting some bullshit to happen. The minute I seen them went to VAR, I already knew what it was. I knew what it was. The minute they went to VAR yesterday for the City game, I actually thought, oh, maybe, just maybe, they'll actually rule it out. They said it's a goal. Now, prime example with that City one, I'm not sure if H remembers this. 2 seasons ago, Trossard scored a goal at Leicester. They ruled it out because there was a slight low nudge of the goalkeeper. But yesterday, they said it was. Sky Sports is telling me today it was clever by Bernardo Silva.
I hate Bernardo. That fella's a rat.
Look, yeah, let me say something. Yeah. See these,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is type of stuff that actually make you go mad,
bro.
Do you know what I mean?
Look, all I'm saying is inconsistencies is going to ruin football. Football's already shit right now. Inconsistencies is going to just ruin it altogether.
But boys, H, before I let you go, yeah, has this, like, I know we're all much older. We're pushing our Tories right now, yeah. But just a genuine question: Has the refereeing in football ever been this bad? Even growing up, do you ever remember it? Like, people just complain so much.
It's been stinking,
It was
bro.
I mean, as bad as this one, you just constantly.
I think it seems worse now, yeah, just because.
No,
like,
the reason why I asked that, yeah, was just let me land for a second. The reason why I asked that now, yeah, is because I feel like referees are just leaving in the hands of VAR, where they don't want to ref the game anymore because they don't want to make a mistake, and they're using VAR as a fallback.
But that's fine, in my opinion. That's fine.
No, I don't want it to be fine, Pato, because you're a referee first. Stop waiting and relying on somebody that's a million miles away in some room. You have to take control of the match. They're not paying you, because if they're not paying you just to be there, because if that's the case, we could just have AI referees. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm not saying that.
Take charge.
I'm saying in fact of, like, you can go to the monitor. You don't have to make the decision straight away. You can see it in however many angles, in slow motion, in top speed, wherever you want, and then you can make a decision. I feel like that's why it's more frustrating, because you're seeing the replay that we're all seeing at home.
But the thing is, they have people in their ear saying some stuff that we're not privy to as well. And I know for a fact, whenever those audio recordings come out, I know that they've done something to it. I'll never trust them a day in my life saying that, yeah, that's the real overall audio. I know there's some people in there saying, yeah, no, give that a second yellow, send them off. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not privy to hearing that, and they don't want us to hear that. Why is that? In rugby, whenever they're doing a VAR situation like that, the whole stadium can hear. Why can't we do that?
Yeah, it's an interesting question, and we should be able to do stuff like that, but it's not going to change in probably like in this generation.
It's not that it needs to change, but at least we know the thought process of what's going in there, what's actually being said. Because then, at least if these people are actually fucking up, we can then point to the rules and saying, you're not upholding the same rules that you're trying to tell us to follow. You're giving it's subjective in this one, and there's a different on this one. You're not reffing the game right.
With the Tosin one, yeah, they should have known what happened. All the referees that were refereeing that Liverpool match should have known what happened yesterday, the day before, and they should have just gave the red, because then there will be no complaints. But they've left it. It's like they're just making it a bit of a show. Like, it's just a bit of a talking point. Like, we're talking more about refereeing decisions than the actual football. Regardless of the refereeing decision, Arsenal did not deserve to win that game.
No, I haven't mentioned one thing about us. We should have won the game. The game was poor. We were terrible. Look, go to my TikTok and listen to what I said about the game. Everybody was shit. Yeah. We were shit. We didn't deserve anything. But the thing is, if we had lost that game, and we lost that game because we were shit, I would come out and say that my football club was terrible. But the fact is, there's a little bit of an asterisk behind that loss because of that red card, because we weren't losing at that point. Do you know what I'm saying? If we're already losing and we got a red card on top of that, I'll say we shot ourselves in the foot. But we weren't losing, and we weren't really in any danger from Bournemouth at that moment in time, and we still held on for maybe like 40 minutes until they eventually scored a goal.
But also though, you have to look inwards as well. Trossard, what is that sloppy pass he's doing? Saliba, you don't have to bring him down. You also have to take a responsibility and like.
No, the thing is, Saliba was forced to do what he did because Evan Nielsen was in the offside position. Him and Semenyo, if you look at the line, they were both in the offside position. Because Trossard done that stupid pass, it's now they can go get the ball because it's deemed as a back pass, so they're not in the offside position at that
Offside.
point.
Yeah.
So like, I say Evan Nielsen maybe had a yard or two on Saliba. So Saliba is thinking, fuck, this ball is gonna bounce, it's gonna go. I'm gonna have to start running. He already has like a yard or two. Let me give him a little toe, give myself an extra spring or something like that. I might collect a yellow card. I'll move on. It was a stupid pass, but it was stupid pass by Trossard. But everybody's been kind of blaming Saliba, even though I did call him stupid. I don't think it's really his fault because it's just a straightaway instinct. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if at the top level, your instincts should not get you sent off. If you're a top defender,
it shouldn't.
you know
It shouldn't. If
doing.
he had competent referees, then that's the issue, Pato. Because the first decision he gave was a yellow card. So why did you have people in your ear telling you otherwise? Just stick with your decision because it was because Patrick, would you have had any issues with if Saliba wasn't sent off for that?
No, I wouldn't. But I also don't have an issue with the red either. The thing is, because it's football, don't leave it up to interpretation. Don't do things that are gonna let the referee make a decision. You need to be sure about what you're doing. You know when you're doing like a last ditch tackle. Don't get the man because you know what's gonna happen.
I get that, but sometimes when you do something, there needs to be a bit of common sense behind it as well. Like sometimes you have to give the benefit of the doubt. You can do something stupid. There has to be a bit of benefit of the doubt that goes along with it as well. Was the red card really necessary? It wasn't. Do you know what I'm saying? I get it, but if you want to micromanage the game, if you want to go by the letter of the law, absolutely. But I'm gonna stick by that what he said as well. It should not be in the record. There was no reason. Like it wasn't gonna be a controversial decision. Like if you didn't send them off, then nobody was gonna talk about it after the game. We all would have moved on. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, if he gave him a straight red, it wouldn't have been controversial either. It's because the decision. If he gave him a straight red initially, it wouldn't have been that controversial either. It's because
it still would have because people still would have said probably one of his first fouls of the game. It's at the halfway line. It's not really a clear and obvious error. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's not a clear goal scoring chance as well. So you really could have just gave a yellow card, a benefit of a bit of talking to, saying anything else from this point, you're getting sent off. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like if it was a straight red, it would have caused the biggest stir. But the reason why it's a stir is because you give a yellow card first, but then it's VAR getting involved. And I swear VAR is not allowed getting involved in yellow card situations. Or did that rule just change out of nowhere?
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. But I don't even know what VAR does anymore. To be honest with you.
Do you know what I'm saying, boys?
Yeah, it's unlucky for Arsenal, but I feel like for you, man, the past is gone. It doesn't matter. Saliba is not going. They're not going to rescind the red card. You just have to make sure you win next week. That's all you can do. Because
I'm not worried about you, man. I'm not worried about Liverpool, man. Who's fucking Liverpool, man? Well, these meaty guys, bro. Talking about Liverpool, about Nunes and Gravenberch and these man.
Call it cockiness or call it confidence, but even still with Saliba down, I'm not really too worried about the game. Like I still don't feel like we're gonna lose. That's just the God on the street.
Of course, because you shouldn't feel like you're gonna lose. Harrison, you need to relax.
Slap your man. Listen, look. The only team I fear in this Premier League, bro, is Man City, bro. Everybody else. No. When I say fear, I mean like, bro, I actually don't know which way this game is gonna go. Against everybody else, bro, I am not like if this was like 4 years ago. Oh, we're going Liverpool away or Liverpool come to, long day. But I'm not forced to play you lot. Like you man, like bro, Van Dijk, he's a nobody now. Like, bro, who is that guy? Who is that brother, man? I saw my man. Yo, in meaty international football, Van Dijk got sent off. Man talking about, I got the ball. But he got the man. He was telling the referee, go check on VAR. Okay, very good. If you went to check it, he said, no problem. Get the fuck out the pitch.
Harrison, you know something?
I'm not rattled by you, man. You man are nobodies, bro. Like, I look at Liverpool's team and I say, bro, a bunch of has-beens. Damn, you niggas are really on top, bro. You guys are really, you boys are really, you guys are balling. Once upon a time, bro.
You are the new boys of the book.
I don't Pato's fuming inside. I don't think he's fuming.
Nah, but I'm just saying. Like, it's not like I'm looking at Liverpool. I'm like, oh my god, bro, Liverpool. Nah, bro. Like,
Do you know?
I
Do you
mean,
know who
feels
else
gonna.
thought?
Ooh.
Do you know who else thought that? The other 10 teams that we smacked up this season, they thought that as well, and they
The
all
other thing
held
to go
hands.
to. Oh, hey, come on, smack us up. See what happens. Come on, smack us
Yeah,
up. See what happens.
the Bournemouth that beat you, they
Yo,
win us.
you know my boy Trust always has something for you people, yeah? He's got something for you.
And what trophies did they win with all them goals he scored?
Yeah, don't worry, he has something for you.
He has a community shield.
That's not a trophy, bro.
Look, you might not count as a trophy. Your club counts as a major trophy. So talk to your club.
Community Shield.
You have to talk to your club.
Do you know how? Do you know how you get? You got into the Community Shield through the back entrance. You didn't go to the front door. You didn't win
The
the
back
FA Cup
end,
or no league title.
don't hate Usman. We just play the games that are in front of us. Do you know what I mean, pal?
Yeah, no problem. Have your Community Shield. Yeah, serious boys. Yeah, have your Community Shield. What's my own Community Shield, bro? For you to not be worried about Liverpool coming to you is when you don't have Saliba, you don't have Saka, you don't have Odegaard, and you're
Bro,
not
when
worried.
was the last bro?
And
Liverpool
then,
haven't beaten us in the last 2 seasons. Bayern, Midi, Carabao Cup. What am I worried about with you, lot? Nothing.
You know the thing is, he's not gonna play Saka and what's his name, Timber tomorrow. It's only Shakhtar. We'll slap up Shakhtar. They'll pay for that whole Mudryk situation as well. I'm expecting this. I want us to slap them. I want to slap them. I want us to grab them by the ear. Say, you see all that nonsense with the Mudryk situation. Yeah, I say I want you to remember this one. But anyways, I don't think he's gonna risk the big boys for that game because if he's smart, and I feel like my manager is sharp enough anyways, he's gonna rest Saka, tell him, you know what, have a little 2-3 weeks off. You don't really get this type of break. Go enjoy yourself. Go hack a sand. Go sexy fish or something like that.
Something like for the boy.
Take your missus. Take a little shopping or something like that. Go for something for China white. Little something like Sunday. That's when I need you there. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think he's gonna rotate heavily tomorrow. I'm expecting to see a Jorginho. I'm expecting to see Partey, Marino, maybe. I don't want to see that ball midfield again of Partey, Rice, and Marino. That is just stiff. That is fucking stiff. That is absolutely stiff.
So who do you think is going to be your back four and your midfield for the Liverpool game? Or who would you want to see?
He's gonna put Cala left back. He's probably gonna drop Ben White into centre back position and have Timber as a right back. If I was him, I put Rice as a DM because we need to cover large spaces and Partey. People tell me he's been having some of his best games. I say he's been doing decent, but he still looks a bit shaky. So I put Rice there instead. I put Rice, Marino as an attacking. I wouldn't really use him as an attacking midfielder, but maybe as a second striker. No, Liverpool is too big of a game, too high profile of a game for I have a 17-year-old step up on that. I'll put like a Trossard like a second striker, have Martinelli on the wing, Havertz up front, and Saka back in his natural position. I think that's the best lineup that we could possibly go for. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Look, I don't have any of my UEFA qualifications, so that's just what I would like to see. It depends if he's actually going to do that.
But I don't think he'll put Trossard in the 10 for that game.
See, Trossard does well more centrally. So what you could do is just have Havertz and Trossard just kind of float in and out. So when you need to go long, have Havertz, obviously big tiger man, and have Trossard close enough to him to kind of take the knockdowns. Do you know what I'm saying? Because centrally, Trossard is a baller. He's tidy. You know what I'm saying? And left foot or right foot, you already know about the guy. It doesn't matter. Give him one chance.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Do you think he'll give Saka the full 90?
Yeah, it depends on the game state. I think it depends on the game state. See how the game is shaping up to be. It depends on the game state. I expect him to at least say for a beat, you guys comfortably enough. I'll be going well, wishful thinking. I think he'll take him off maybe like 70 minutes, 75th minute. But if it's a bit tough, I think he'll leave him in full game.
Do you know what I'm saying? So any score predictions?
Not right now. I'm not really good with score predictions. I don't really care about the score. I just care about the 3 points. So 3 points. That's all I'm expecting. That's all I'm hoping for. You know what I'm saying? Score predictions.
Okay. So obviously, you think Arsenal are gonna win.
Mm. I'm expecting to win, regardless of the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of standard they've been upholding for the past 2 years, and that's the type of standard I'm going to keep on to them as well. Regardless of the situation, we need to go into that game
Yeah.
and we need to win. I don't want to hear any excuses. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
And do you think we'll score in the match?
Yeah, you definitely score. What
So if we,
I see Salah, or maybe even Nunes even scoring a goal as well.
Look,
this is what I'm saying. If Liverpool score and we have not been conceding goals, no one has scored more than one goal against us all season. So you're gonna have to score more than one goal to beat us. I'm assuming.
Mm.
So
Classic.
you have to probably keep a clean sheet against us who've been scoring a lot of goals, and you have to
Bro,
probably score
you've
more than
been,
one goal
bro,
against us who
Patrick,
have the best defensive record.
Patrick, who's the
I'm
toughest
just
team that you
saying.
guys have played? Who's the toughest team that you guys have played this season, bro?
Say that again.
Who's the toughest team you might have played this season?
Maybe Chelsea, United, AC Milan.
Uh, who is the toughest team you have played in the Premier League this year, bro?
I don't know. Probably Chelsea.
Yeah.
You better beat Chelsea when you play them, then, because you're acting like any team. All these
Hey,
teams are just nobodies.
hey, look. All I'm saying is, them man let Nicholas Jackson score on them, bro. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't look. I don't know what to say, bro. You let Nicholas Jackson score, bro.
Do you know what
How you
Haaland
letting
said?
my man, bro? I saw Nicholas Jackson facing the cop and doing come
Be
on,
humble.
bro.
Be
In your
humble.
gaff,
And we took 3
in your
points. What are you
gaff,
talking about?
bro. That could never be my cup,
Be
bro.
humble. Be
That could
humble.
never be
You
my
have
cup,
not
bro.
done anything.
All I'm saying is, if Chelsea's the toughest team that you man have played this season, bro, it don't mean nothing, bro. It don't.
If you lose on Sunday, that's it for you. You're not winning the league. You know that.
Well, that's not true because you guys will still have to come to the Emirates. City still have to come to the Emirates. This guy has now left to go to the Emirates, bro. We still have to come and book you, lot.
Yeah, but if you lose, you're 6 points behind City. I'm not talking about us. Don't worry about us. We're just here for
Yeah,
the
six
ride.
months behind City when City still have to come here. Still, bro.
If
That's
you're
still
six, if you go 6 points behind City, you're not winning the league. No one has ever gone 6 points behind a Pep Guardiola team and won the league ever
look,
in any
look, look,
season in any league.
look.
You
All I'm
can't.
saying is,
Just
all I'm
don't
saying
lose.
is, all I'm saying is, we City still have to come and book us, bro. Simple. City still have to come and book you lot twice. Big man. All I'm saying is they get like 6 points behind City right at this stage in the league, bro. Is not the worst position to actually be in a
Six
title race.
points. 6 points
It's
behind City
not.
is a disaster.
It's not
I'm telling
because
you, bro.
if it was 6 points here, and Liverpool have to go to City, Arsenal have to go to City, then I hear it. But if it's 6 points, but City still have to play you guys twice.
Remember
City
one
have to
key
come to
part:
the
no
Emirates.
Rodri, no Rodri.
No Rodri for the season. Big man, this is football. This is not ballet. This is football.
No, we said, bro. We said that when there was no when they had no striker. They won the league with no striker against prime club with no striker. You're telling me about Rodri? Gundogan is there.
Yeah, but
Ah,
They
Rodri's
lost.
Aguero was there. Aguero was there.
No, when they won it. Oh, no, not against Klopp. Was the season they no the 2022 one where we were going for the quadruple? Did they not beat us in the league? There was no Aguero. They had no striker.
Ah,
Bro,
Gabriel Jesus was there, but they just didn't class that guy as
they were saying every
striker,
day they needed
and
a
we see
striker.
why.
Yeah, but look,
I'm telling you, boys.
this
But
is
yeah,
different.
boys, wrap up final thoughts. We're about to wrap up final thoughts. So, Pato, you're sticking that it should have been a red card, but it should have been a red card for both incidents.
Yeah, I think
Is that is
if you're
is that
going
your
by
final?
if you're going by the letter of the law, obviously you're saying there was players that could have tracked back, but those players were behind the ball, in my opinion. So for those reasons, you bring the last one down. It's a red card. Simple as that.
So you say it should be a red card for both incidents, not just
For both
purely one.
instances,
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah,
And then, what's your predictions for the for this coming Sunday? Then, how do you feel like you guys are gonna stack up?
I think it'll be 1-1,
Hmm.
1-1 draw, or a
What makes
Liverpool
you,
win.
say that? Just out of curiosity, what makes you say that?
Because I feel like obviously if Saka plays,
Hmm.
I feel like Hughes will score, but you won't get that many chances because we're going away from home. We've beaten everybody away from home this season, and he knows he's playing against Arsenal. So he's the way we're going to be set up. The defense is going to be sound. So if you score, it'll only be one goal, and I know we're going to score at least one. But you are also defensively sound because of your haram four centre backs and three defensive midfielders. So just take your
Literally
one.
use that formation once, but look at the runway. We literally use that formation once. Look what they were running with already. Anyways,
Well,
H, final thoughts here. Final thoughts on the two incidents. What you saying?
Never red. It's only red 20, 25 yards out from goal. But from 45 yards out, halfway line, it's never a red card. It's never red. Unless the guy spun him and my man just boots, like just collides, just take him that, then it's a red. Then it's a blatant red. That's you've actually gone to injure the guy. That's a red card. But if it's he's gone, you put the hand, bro, it's a yellow, man. Allow the thing, bro. Stop being a pussy, man.
Can I just say something? But I cannot wait till next Monday, yeah? Oh my God. Please, boys. I'm going to be here. I'm even going to put my jersey on for you. And I want to hear what you're going to say.
Say less. Your score predictions for the Arsenal Liverpool game next week,
bro. Business as usual, man. Probably come away either 2-0, 2-1.
Look at this guy's face. The disgusting.
Bro,
can I just ask?
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, bro. It's business as usual.
Before we go, because I know
wait, Toby, I know you're wrapping up here. But all I want to say is this: the only thing that I fear about Liverpool is Mohamed Salah. That is it. I do not look at your midfield and say, "Oh my God, that's the best midfield, bro." Man, are trying to tell me Gravenberch has the same facial hair as Torib. I should be scared of. Move, man. You're trying to tell man. Are trying to tell me about Trent. Let Martinelli catch him. Let him catch him. See what he does to him, bro.
Martinelli can't finish, bro. Martinelli can't finish.
Don't worry, he always has something for you, man. Even if he's finished, he has something for your boy Trent. He has something for him.
Trent has been
very. I'm telling you, if I'm lying, they will see me. 2-0 or 2-1. I'm telling you now.
I just want to ask Taib, yeah, because obviously Harrison is not serious about life. He thinks the guys are going to win the quadruple. I want to ask Taib, are you as confident as your Gunners brother over here?
About what?
About the way he's saying you're going to demolish Liverpool on Sunday.
I'm not under any kind of false pretenses that we're going to demolish you or anything like that. I know it's going to be a good game, it's going to be a tough game, but from what I've seen from my boys and the belief I have in my boys as well, I do believe we're going to win, and I believe it's not really going to be much of an issue in a sense, because what gives me hope is the way we dealt with City, especially down to 10 men, and the shit that they had to pull in order for them to even get a point out of that game. You know what I'm saying? And then the Brighton game as well. The shit that the refs tried to pull, still just about got away with. And then even with this Bournemouth game, is the only one that we kind of really scope to. The way we kind of just brush PSG aside, like that PSG game, I treat that as if like we were playing Leicester or something like that. Literally won that game, I was happy. The next game, I was like, who's next? You know what I'm saying? So
business as usual,
bro. We beat that PSG team. Yeah, I was on live. I was comfortable. I was chilling. I was cracking jokes. I was comfy. I wasn't worried one time.
Pato doesn't even know that sometimes, I don't even be watching Arsenal matches because I'm like, bro, what's the point? We're gonna win, man. That
like, bro. You know how crazy. I won't even tune in as an Arsenal fan. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a hard game. But I feel like we're still good. We're still gonna win. Like Harrison said, there's other than Mo Salah, there's nothing really about you guys that honestly troubles and worries me. You know what I'm
saying? So the fact that we won 10 out of 11. Is not
against
a worrying
me,
plan.
Against nobody's, bro. Chelsea's our hardest team.
It's impressive. It's impressive.
The best player is a quarter black. You think bro?
Okay. Let's actually wrap this up. Look, we'll save this for next week. Yeah, we'll save this for next week. We'll come back. Somebody's gonna down the line. We'll come back to this next week, boys. Yeah. Good night. Good night. God bless.
Love, boys. In a bit.
Yeah.